Happy Black History Month and happy Black Lives Matter Month too.
Hello everyone, my name is Yum Yum and I am part of the 320 Coalition, and I want to talk about people, Black people who have done influential things in this world. People who I know and people who I don't know but I learned about. The first person I'm going to talk about is the person who sparked all of this. My wonderful, great best friend, Osaze Osagie. He was born August 2nd of 1989. He's also from New York, like me. Upstate though, from Ithaca, New York, and he's of Nigerian descent. His parents are from Nigeria, so I learned a lot from his African roots. Osaze and his family moved to State College, Pennsylvania in 1992, so he knew more of State College, and he loved it here. He's a joyful person. He loved Penn State football. His favorite color was blue. Osaze had it really well here. I know that he was a peacemaker because I met him at Clubhouse in CSG, and he would always be the one to break up all of the fights that were in the facility. He was the one that would be the first person to volunteer to help clean up and the last person to stay, to also put things away. He was a natural born leader. So it was easy for me to really gravitate towards him. And because Osaze and I were the only people of color, I clung to him. I also have mental health issues. So Osaze helped me get through my issues whenever I had my bouts with depression or anxiety. He was a funny man. He said he loved soul food, but every time we cooked, he'd burn all the plantains and the fried chicken. And I even cheated a couple times by me cooking some of his food and giving him credit for it. He loved to always play jokes on you, and he was loud and boisterous. But he also loved the Lord, and he always put the Lord first. And that's what I loved about him. He was so positive, no matter his circumstances. He even went to Penn State University. He didn't finish, but he went. And that's really hard for someone who has mental health issues on top of an intellectual disability. So, yes, he didn't finish, but let me tell you something. You did amazing in my book, Osaze. That's a feat right there. My last great memory of him was on the Super Bowl. Literally a few weeks before he got murdered by the State College police. I went to his new home with his roommate Colin. I noticed things were off. He wasn't his old self. He loved football. He loved the Super Bowl. He invited me to his party. It was just me, him, and Colin. Very mute, wouldn't talk. I knew something was off, but I wanted to be positive and watch it with him and cheer his favorite team on. And then you guys know the rest. The next month, he was murdered. But I don't want anyone to see him as a hashtag. I want them to know that he was an amazing person that had dreams. He told me he wanted kids. He wanted to be a father. He wanted to get out of that group home and become successful and help other people and be a mentor. He wanted all those things. Those were taken from him. He was an activist in his own right. He helped people that had mental health issues like himself. And he was my best friend, and I miss him so much. Thank you, Osaze, for being there for me, being true, being real, and never leaving your morals and values. Thank you.